I'm a skinny guy. That's a full-size 1911. Rock Island. And it's hot. 10 millimeter. Anybody that says that you can't carry a full-size 1911 around, whether if you're small stature or not, well, it didn't make any sense to me. I've had this gun for a while, about 1.5 years or 2 years. I love the gun. I absolutely love this thing. It's the caliber that I want. I almost bought. I've only had my concealed carry permit since November of this past year, and I was carrying a small little revolver, a little .32 caliber revolver. And yes, something is better than nothing. I think we can probably all agree on that. But I almost bought a smaller gun just for the summertime because I was concerned about printing, and after a period of time you read a bunch of articles and whatnot and you get confused, and eventually you just kind of say, well, screw it, and you're gonna try it and see. I don't want to spend another $500, $400, $300 on a gun just to make it fit my stature, if that's what I want to do. But I didn't want to, so I went ahead and I got a cheap Uncle Mike's holster, one of them $15 ones. It lasted for a little while. I had to make a little modification to it, but it didn't have any retention to it. But I still carried that thing around, this guy around a lot. This is what I wear around in the summertime. I got a t-shirt on, and that's just because of the holster. You'll find out you don't really want that against your naked skin. Boy, does it get sticky and itchy. So I wear a t-shirt, and it works out fine. This is just a Galco. I don't know what the model is, but it's been working out fabulous for me. Nobody knows that I am carrying a full-size 1911 around, or if they do, they haven't said anything. I haven't noticed anything. So I'm just gonna, why bother buying a new gun? Why spend $500? And it'll be out of caliber that I may not like, or a brand that I may not like. I believe in the 10 millimeter. Some people believe in 9s and 40s and 45s. I believe in a 10 millimeter. I've seen it on deer. I've seen what it does. I've seen how accurate it is. And I didn't want to sacrifice that. That was a big deal to me. The only other there's only a couple of options that you have if you have that 10 millimeter caliber. You've got this is a Rock Island. You've got the Glock, either the the 20, which is full size, or the 29, which is the compact. And the problem with Glocks is I'm a reloader, and I shoot and cast my own lead bullets. If I buy a Glock, I gotta buy a lone wolf barrel just to shoot the damn thing to practice, and that didn't make any sense. So I bought this holster. I love it. So today I'm just out here just practicing with it because I haven't shot in 2 months. So, and I haven't even shot with this holster yet, so I'm just trying to practice and see where we're at. Just kind of figured I'd take you guys along for the ride here a little bit. Target. Or only maybe 7 yards, maybe. Just something close, you know. I'm not trying to be a superhero here. I'm just trying to see where I'm at and get everything organized. So hopefully this is in view because I'm using my camera on my phone. You should see how I got that thing rigged up. It's pretty ridiculous, but hopefully it works. Like I said, I figured I'd bring you guys along a little bit. 10 millimeter time. Gotta love the Big 10. Can't argue with it. Biggest problem I have with this gun, you might have been able to see it, I don't know. I'm not gonna go through and do any editing. So I'll just post this as it is. The biggest problem I had with this thing when I bought it was they only put, I think it was an 18-pound recoil spring in it, and that was ridiculously light. It is ridiculously light. They're putting 20s in them now, I think, and that's what I ended up buying. I bought the 20-pound recoil spring for this thing. As a reloader, and as a reloader of a caliber, it's a little warm, and as a reloader of a caliber that not everybody uses, you tend to be a brass Nazi. And this thing throws brass like you would not believe. This thing is ridiculous. That's the biggest problem I have with it. I mean, it's seriously, with full power ammunition, this thing probably throws them 20, 25 feet, and it's not even consistent. So you tend to kind of think about that a little bit when you're shooting, so your shots aren't right, because you're like, oh man, am I going to find that piece of brass? Oh man, am I going to find that piece of brass? But I put a 20 in it, 20-pound recoil spring in it, and it's a heck of a lot better. I might even go with, it functions fine even with the lightest rounds. Some of them rounds you heard are light, some of them are heavier. I've got a little bit mixed in just because, but it throws brass like it's being chased by a grizzly bear. It's ridiculous. So you tend to kind of think about that a little bit, but today I just put it in my mind that, you know what, I don't like it, but I'm gonna lose some brass today. But well, I mean, let's see if I can bring you up here without breaking stuff. Well, that didn't work out so well. Looks like you went for a ride. How was it? Thank you, and enjoy your day at Cedar Point, right? But you know, I mean, you get the idea. A lot of that is me, but I had one flyer down there, but that thing is ridiculous. I've actually, at 25 yards with my hand loads from a rest, I put 3 of them, a quarter almost covered it. They were almost clover leafed. That was the best group I have ever shot out of that thing in my entire life. I'll probably never do it again. I haven't tried. I just, you know, why bother? That's the best it's good. Why mess with that, you know? So, but, you guys get the idea of what I'm dealing with today. Hope you all have a good day. And my shooter, you guys have a good one.